The heck are you looking at? What is going on, guys? And welcome back to another video. Now, before the video begins, I just wanted to clear up a few things. First thing, for those who are familiar with the channel, one of the things I normally do on a Monday is I show off Lego sets. That's normally what I would do on a Monday. Now, even though that's what I normally do, but for a certain period of time, it's going to be a bit different. So what's going to be happening is I am currently working on a bit of a video. Now, this video is going to be my longest video on the history of YouTube of my channel. Not the history of YouTube in general, because there's probably one that's been going on for like whatever the equivalent of time is in months or years, or worse, there's probably one that's going to this day, which is the look. I don't know. But anyway, that's not the point. So for the next couple days, for the next couple Mondays, at least for like maybe this month or next month, who knows how long this is going to go for, I won't be able to record Lego videos until this video is all done and dusted, because what's happening is it's very simple. What I'm doing is I'm currently using the Lego to take pictures of sections. I would show you an example, but I cannot because I am legally telling myself not to do it. But there is going to be an example 2 days from now, because that is the stupid joke, May the 4th. Ugh. Excuse me, I just had lunch. So yeah, on May the 4th, there is going to be a video that features 4 of my 168 freaking pictures. Yes, that's how many pictures I gotta take, and I've only done 36 of them. This is going to be a long project, I know. No, I originally planned on doing something like that in the past, but it kind of got scrapped halfway through it, or like a third of the way, like a fifth of the way through, so I was like, okay, let's go ahead and just focus on it now. But yeah, it kind of popped up in one of those things, so yeah. So I just wanted to clarify that for those who have stuck around my channel for most of this year, and possibly a bit of last year. I just had to let the elephant out of the room, so yeah. But anyways, let's get straight to the video. So, in this video, a couple other YouTubers have gone and done this game, and that is, they've played a game known as the Stanley Parable. Now, when I heard of the Stanley Parable, I was in high school. I never had access to Steam, nor did I have access to my own computer. I mean, come on. At the age of 13, I never had my own laptop. I never had my own computer. I never started doing YouTube. Well, actually, that's a bit of a lie, because I tried starting YouTube in 2016, but I was just lazy and didn't know how to do it, so yeah, that kind of went out the window and all. And then, like, 2 or 3 years later, I tried again, but this time I used a freaking iPod that's about yay big and yay wide, which has a very crap battery, but, well, this one's got better battery, but that's not the point. I tried doing that. That also got scrapped when I tried playing Lego Indiana Jones on the PlayStation 2, and I didn't realize what I was doing wrong, so I just said, screw it, I'm giving up for now. But then in 2020, I returned to YouTube, and I'm doing better this time. I mean, I now know what I'm doing, I know what I'm looking for, I'm trying to make content, but I don't know how that's going to work, and I'm trying to resist the urge to say, screw it, I'm giving up. That's the thing, I'm saying, screw it, I am not giving up, even with YouTube's harsh policies. I mean it. Even though YouTube's got these weird policies, that's fine. I've avoided copyright strikes, like, most of the time. There is an occasional, like, once every couple months, I do get a copyright strike, but it's not a big deal. All I gotta do is bam, and That's done. But anyways, back on topic. So, the Stanley Parable, I never played. But, last month, they released something called the Stanley Parable Ultra Edition. Ultimate Edition? Ultra Edition? It's got like alt something. ULT is the first 3 letters, and I don't remember what it was, but yeah. Or is it Definitive Edition? I don't know. There's too many ways we could just go ahead and do it. But anyway, so I have never played the Stanley Parable. The only thing I did was in high school, I did watch Markiplier play the game. The only thing I remember is the broom closet. And that's it, because I didn't watch it in like 8 years. So I have absolutely somewhat no clue. The only ending I know how to get is like the main one. And that's about it. Sorry, I don't have much knowledge, but I'm just going off of my knowledge from like 8 years ago. Wait, it was 20, hang on, let's just do some counting for a sec. 2021, 2020, 2019, 2018, 2017, 2016, 2015, 2014. 9 years! No, it's 9 years, not 8 years. Jeez. Can't believe I'm that stupid. Maybe I'm getting insomnia. No, insomnia is sleep. Yeah, let's not talk about it. Anyway, so, we're going to be playing the Stanley Parable. I have no idea what I'm doing, to an extent, but we're going to see what happens. So, if you guys do watch this video, hit the like button, subscribe, and bell icon down below, comment down below. And if you did watch this video, congratulations! You're one of the people who've watched it. However, if no one watches this video, then I'm just going to say, screw it! No more jumping straight into videos as soon as they release. Because here's what happened. Last time I tried this with Pokemon Legends Arceus, I recorded 3 videos in. No one watches it. So I've just shelved it for the next couple years, and then we'll see what happens. Probably no one's going to watch it, but if people do watch this video, congratulations. I can actually do something, but I've been talking for a bit too long. How about we jump straight into the video, and let's see how this goes. Also, for those who don't know, I'm recording this stuff on my camera, my phone, so that I can just transfer it over to the big boy PC right here. All right, let's jump into Stanley Parables.
Please enter the current time. Okay. Hang on. What? Before we get started, can I just say something? Say what? Thank you for actually setting the clock both times you've booted up the game. Oh, that's right, I had to set up the game. A lot of people don't take that step seriously. Then they just leave the clock set at 12 a.m. and call it a day. Seriously, you'd be sleeping in the daytime if you tried that. But you're actually taking the time to set the clock, and I appreciate that. That's how I know that you care about this experience. You're paying attention. Okay. I don't even have any way of knowing if the times you're setting are correct. Tell you what, I'll make you a deal. What? Since you've been so cooperative, next time you boot up the game and see the screen, just set the clock to your favorite time. What? Why would you want me to do that? Go ahead, pick whichever time you want, even if it's not the correct time. You've earned it. Alright, I'll let you get on with the video game now. Okay, fair enough. Alright. Now, first order of business I want to do is I want to make sure that in order to see what's going on, set this to, how do I apply it? My resolution. There it is. Okay. Oh. That way, I can just tell that the game is recording straight away. Alright. So. Welcome one and all to the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe. Oh, it's Ultra Deluxe. Okay. Now, I've never played this game before, as I said in the intro, but we're gonna see how this goes. Now, before we begin, this computer in the corner of the screen is very trippy because this is very annoying. Let's just begin the game. Alright, what do we have? The end is never, the end is never, the end is never, the end is never. Okay.
This is the story of a man named Stanley.
Oh crap, I'm out.
Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427.
Okay.
Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard.
Okay.
Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order.
Can I pause the... Okay, I can't. Alright. Just want to quickly do a check. I've got to do this every now and again, just in case the game decides to be a bit stupid. So, yeah, don't worry. If you see me pause the game, this is currently normal when I play a PC-related game, because I'm not used to it.
This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy. And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley.
Okay.
Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow.
Huh.
No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened, this complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Okay. Whoa, jeez, this is very true. Holy crap, okay. So, I'm pressing space and I can't... Wait, you can't jump. Get your first achievement. Wait, I just got an achievement for pressing space. Okay, very funny. Alright. So I guess they disabled the space bar. Okay. Oh, click. Okay, so clicking does interactions. Okay.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Okay, so I think for the first round we'll obey the narrator, but there's one thing I actually remember, and it's this door right here, so if I...
Oh, please. Are you really just doing this for the achievement?
I knew
Click a door 5 times. Is that all that you think an achievement is worth? No,
Maybe.
no. I can't just give these merits away for such little effort. A measly 5 clicks. Now suppose you were to click the door 20 times. I would say that's the kind of effort that warrants recognition.
Okay, the reason I know about this achievement, well, when I was looking through the Steam achievements, I found that, and I was like, huh, what this does. So we're going to do it again. So 20 times.
I have to say, I'm still not feeling the satisfaction of witnessing true effort for a noble cause.
What?
Perhaps 50 clicks will do.
50?
Yes, almost certainly 50 clicks.
Jesus. And where is an order clicker when you... Okay. I am literally spamming the mouse.
No, I'm still not feeling it. I want this achievement to have meant something. It has to be
make
a
it mine!
true reward for valiant effort. I want to see some
what?
hustle, Stanley.
Come on.
I want to see commitment, a
Like
willingness
what?
to go all the way, no matter what the cost. Why
do you
don't
want
you
me to
go
do?
put 20 clicks into door number 417?
I have to go to another door? 417. What is that? Oh, here it is. Click this a bunch of times.
Oh, great. Now, go click a few times on door 437.
Going backwards. Here. Oh, wait, it's behind this door. Whoops.
Excellent. I think we're getting somewhere.
Okay.
Now, door 415. Let's give it 10 clicks or so.
Back this way. 415.
Now, back to door number 437.
Oh my god! Okay. Promote right past.
Let's see. How about you click on, well, I don't know, the copy machine?
Is it? This is a copy.
All right, back to room 417.
God,
I'm really
not
feeling it now. I think we're
again.
getting somewhere.
Why are we make you do this?
Okay, now go climb on employee 419's desk.
Oh, hang on. Oh.
Yes, this is great.
Okay.
You're putting it all on the line, Stanley. I like that.
Okay,
All
now
right,
I'm
let's
starting to
keep
enjoy
it
it.
up. Go give me a few clicks on door 416.
Right this way, sir, as I click.
We've almost got
Okay.
it. Now the copy machine. Do that one
Again?
again.
Well, back. I just clicked that. You know, boop.
Finish it off, Stanley.
All right.
5 clicks on door 430.
Here we go! 1, 2, 3, 4. Hot da da da! That doesn't feel right.
Yes! We did it! Oh, wow. That felt amazing. Oh, you really earned it, Stanley. Nothing could hold you back. Yes, I'm very proud of how far we've come today. Just think, only a few minutes ago, you believed an achievement was worth 5 little clicks. Really now, what were you thinking?
I don't know. Yeah, me neither. In fact, one thing I should. Okay, forget it. Forget the stupid accent. Before we continue, I do want to apologize. Yes, this audio is way too loud. Even I'm finding troubles with it. Even if I turned it down, we'd have some problems. You wouldn't hear my voice. So, yeah, we're gonna have to put up with it for this video. Terribly sorry. I've gone and readjusted some settings so that we don't have that situation happen again. I didn't know because I was recording it all. Anyways, I'm off to go find a banana because bananas and stuff. See yas for now. Alright, let's get back to the story and actually play this game for real. Although I should have oh crap, I should check if the audio even works correctly. I should... Actually, hang on a minute, I have an idea. No, crap, no. God, I can't tell the... Hang on, I have an idea. Let's go here. Go video. I'm going to make the resolution a bit lower. I think it's this one. No. Ah, there we go. Okay. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to put the screen to the left, and if I do this... Yes, I can hear the sounds, me! Loud and clear! Okay, I think that works. If I can tell the audio is there, then I'll know immediately. Okay, so we're going to return this back to this, and there we go. We should be able to... I could have just done it anyways. Stop it already, me! Freaking missed. Oh, well, I do these stupid things for you guys, so... Alright, here we go. Let's continue the game. Alright, let's see.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
His left or my... Actually, that's a stupid question. My left is that door right there. So, do I want to go... You know, let's just obey the narrator. Alright, let's just see what happens. Well, we're committed, so... 413. Okay, 411. Hello? Well, I don't think I can open up any of these doors, so...
Yet there was not a single person here either.
Okay.
Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Apparently clicking is like a typing a keyboard? How to solve a dispute with a coworker. Okay, using slides to assure... Okay, well, that's interesting. Alright, well... Here's the broom closet! Nope. No, stop.
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
Okay, I'll get back on track. If you guys want me to do the broom closet ending, that's if anyone watches. So.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Okay. Go up here. Okay. Oh, I can open it. That's interesting. Alright, what's this? Executive bathroom. Oh, okay, you can open the door. I was not expecting that. Is that executive shampoo? Oh god, my head is in a sink! Oh, I'm on the sink! What? Hold on. Wait, hold on. Let's try this again. I'm on the sink, people! Okay. I didn't know that was a thing, okay? I only did that because I guessed that was the thing. Okay, what is that icon in the bottom corner? Oh my god, Java! Do we have to... No! I didn't mean to minimize! Oh, crap. No, no. Oh, crap. I did that because I can. Okay. Alright, so, money in the morning, money in the evening. Money for breakfast, money! Crisp. Money for Are you trying to get sick? Because money is printed... Wow, that closed right behind me. Okay. Alright. Here's the door. No, kind of the door. Okay.
Stepping into his manager...
Wait. Oops, I didn't mean to... Uh-oh, what do I do from here? Wait a minute. Oh no, I think I accidentally discovered the wrong ending at the wrong time. I think this is the wrong ending. Did I just get the wrong ending? I think this is... Oops. Well, I don't think any YouTuber in this game has actually discovered this ending. If so, then congratulations. But if not, well, I've accidentally discovered it. Okay, let's actually clear up the situation. So, a whole lot more YouTubers have already discovered this ending. I am aware of that, because Markiplier discovered this ending. And so many others. However, this is the Ultra Deluxe Edition. So I have no idea if anyone else has discovered this ending. So, if anyone has played the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe Edition and discovered this ending, then they get to congratulations. Not the first game, this game. But if they haven't, then I'm probably the first person in the entire history of the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe game to have discovered it. And if no one is watching, well, that's never gonna be a thing by the time this happens. Can I just remind you, no one watches my content? Okay. I think this was the ending that, No. What was this ending? That door was not open before. Hello? Oh. Where am I? You are now leaving. What? Can't take the elevator. Escape pod bay, floor 760. Where the crap am I? I didn't mean to go for this ending. I knew this was an ending, but... Yeah, to tell you the truth, I knew this was an ending, but I didn't mean to do it. Crap. Whoopsies. My bad. I was gonna say this is a later ending, but nope, we're gonna do it anyways, because I am stupid. Okay, floor 757. 758. Okay, got 2 more floors until we see what we see. God, this is just so dark. Jeez. 759. Hello. I was only doing that as a joke, but apparently it led us to escape pod launch bay. Wait, seriously? Hello? Hello? I guess this is the way. Let's walk backwards because I don't like the darkness. Oh. Never mind. Well, that just happened. Also, I want to quickly fix up this because this is starting to drive me a bit nuts. And there we go, fixed. Okay, there we go. Well, actually, I think this is another ending.
But Stanley simply couldn't handle the pressure. What if he had to make a decision? What if a crucial outcome fell under his responsibility? He had never been trained for that. No. This couldn't go any way except badly. The thing to do now, Stanley thought to himself, is to wait. Nothing will hurt me. Nothing will break me. In here I can be happy forever. I will be happy. Stanley waited. Hours passed, then days. Had years gone by? He no longer had the ability to tell. But the one thing he knew for sure, beyond any doubt, was that if he waited long enough, the answers would come. Eventually, someday, they would arrive. Soon, very soon now, this will end. He will be spoken to. He will be told what to do. Now it's just a little bit closer. Now it's even closer. Here it comes.
And the game resets. Okay, I did that as a joke again. Well, actually, yeah, I think that one I knew as well. So, yeah. I know where most of the endings are, but I don't know where
All of his co-workers were gone.
Okay,
What
let's
could it
actually
mean?
just listen to the...
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room.
Okay.
Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Let's just go ahead and, let's just go ahead and listen to the narrator this time. Alright.
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered the door on his left.
So we'll go to the left, and,
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
go.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. What could it... Stanley was in such a rush to get through the story as quickly as possible, he didn't even have a single minute to just let the narrator talk. That kind of anxiety isn't healthy, so he relaxed for a few moments with some calming New Age music.
What? Uh-oh. Please don't get this video demonetized! Please don't, please don't, please don't, please
Feeling
don't.
soothed and rejuvenated, Stanley calmly walked forward into the opened passageway.
Okay, I forgot. I think this is... You know what? We're just gonna go for the achievement. I'm just gonna go for the achievement, which is the literal speedrun achievement. Alright, going down. If I get this achievement on the first try, I'm gonna be amazed. Okay.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
Might as well try and do the speedrun.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Yep. Alright, keep going, keep going, keep going. Ah, big button!
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens.
Come on.
What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
Let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's go ahead and get the speedrun achievement, because I know what I'm doing. Big button.
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
Elevator.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
Go.
No, he refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never. It was unthinkable, wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world? But here was the proof, the heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions, happy or sad or content. Walking, eating, working, all of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that... blackness, and a rising chill of uncertainty. Was it over?
Did I do it?
Yes. He had won. He had defeated the machine, unshackled himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away.
Come on!
And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved. Where had his co-workers gone? How had he been freed from the machine's grasp? What other mysteries did this strange building hold? But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him, for it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking, but happiness.
Hurry!
Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go. No longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to do, or how to feel. Whatever life he lives, it will be his. And that was all he needed to know. It was perhaps the only thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door.
Come on. Here we
Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin,
go. We do it?
the feeling of liberation, the immense possibility of the new path before him. This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen. And Stanley was happy.
Okay. Well, we beat the game. Did we not get it? And a bunch of 8, setting world sliders, speed run. Under 4 minutes, not including load times. No! I don't think we got it! Okay, I don't even know how you get that. Fair enough. I only tried it just to see what happened. So, yes, I did rush the game. Because I know somewhat of what to do. Okay? And I say somewhat, because I don't remember most
All
of
of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room.
I might try
Perhaps he had
myself
simply
next time,
missed a
see
memo.
how that works. Okay, well, let's go ahead and do... Let's see.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
No, screw you. Wait, can I close this door? I cannot. Okay, screw you, I'm going right.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Okay.
Yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room. Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in.
Okay. Alright. Just keep going.
But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Okay. Go left. Hang on a minute, there's an elevator.
And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the
And push the
opposite door,
button!
and got back on track.
Yeah, very funny. I pushed a big button.
But Stanley didn't want to go back to the office. He wanted to wander about and get even further off track. So now in order to get back, he needed to go,
You don't know where you're...
from here, it's, left.
Okay. To the left I go.
Oh, no.
No.
No, it's to the right. My mistake.
To the right I go.
No,
Oh,
no,
come
no,
on.
not the right. Why would I have ever said it was to the right? What was I thinking? It's clearly... Oh, dear, would you hold on for a minute, please?
I'm just sitting here with my arms crossed.
Now, let's see. We went down right, left, down, left, right. Yep, okay, yes. I've got it now. This story is absolutely, definitely this way.
Okay, through the shutter. Okay. We go down this way. And,
No. This isn't right at all. You're not supposed to be here yet. This is all a spoiler. Quick, Stanley, close your eyes. Okay. We just have to get back to, oh, who am I kidding? It's all rubbish now. The whole story completely unusable. How about, rather than waste my time trying to salvage this nonsense, we'll just restart the game from the beginning.
Oh, great.
And this time, suppose we don't wander so far off track, Okay, from the top.
Alright, back to the beginning. Oh, I can't close the doors then. Okay.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Missed the memo. Who knows? Alright, well, there's the two.
When Stanley... Wait, what? No,
There's
I
6
restarted.
doors.
I swear, I definitely restarted the game over, completely fresh. Everything should be... Oh, did something change? Stanley, Did you change anything when we were back in that room with all the monitors? Did you move the story somewhere or... Hold on. Why am I asking you? I'm the one who wrote the story. It was right here just a minute ago. I know for sure that it's here somewhere. Okay, then. It's an adventure. Come, Stanley. Let's find the story.
Okay, let's go through this door. This door. Is that this way? Okay. Nope, not that way. Nope. Alright, let's go to the right. Anything to the right? This door? Okay.
I'll say it. This is the worst adventure I've ever been on. I can promise you there definitely was a story here before. Do we need to restart the game again?
I'm okay with
Well,
that.
I find it unlikely that we'll ever progress by starting over and over again, but it's got to be better than this.
Yeah.
Okay, let's give it a shot. Why not?
Okay, I will take the restart. Fair enough, develop. Fair enough, narrator. Let's go.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Yep, you probably missed a memo. Wait a minute.
Okay, yep, it's worse. I might be remembering this wrong. It's possible the story is back where we just came from. Why don't we go back the other direction and see if we missed anything?
Okay. Go backwards.
Aha!
Oh.
I knew we'd missed something.
Okay.
The story. Here it comes. No, wait. Never mind. Not the story.
It's a dead end.
Okay, let's head back the other way and retrace our steps.
Okay, very funny, narrator. What the? Why is this place run down?
Now this... Well, I'll be honest. I don't recognize this place at all.
I don't recognize
Is
it
this the
either.
story? I don't think so.
That's not a door.
I can't quite recall, but I believe my story took place in an office building. Is that correct?
Yeah, it should have been.
Do you remember, Stanley? Well, do you know what?
The door's
Since I've
gone.
completely forgotten what we were supposed to be doing, how about this? You win!
Oh.
Congratulations!
Hey!
I know you put in a lot of hard work, and it really paid off, so good job.
Thank you. Thank you.
Oh,
Thank
no.
you.
No, I don't feel right about
What
this
now?
at all. We both know you didn't put in any actual work for that win. Some people win fair and square, and this was not one of those situations.
Ah!
Okay? I'm getting weirded out by whatever this place is. I don't care what might happen this time. I have to restart.
Okay, fair enough. Let's... Is that a line?
All right, I've got a solution. This time, to make sure we don't get lost, I've employed the help of the Stanley Parable Adventure Line. Just follow
Great.
the line. How simple is that?
Okay, I will follow said line. Ooh. I could go that way. But screw the line, I'm going this way. I mean, what's the worst that can happen?
No, I'm down. We're leaving it up to the line
well,
from now
yeah.
on.
Okay, fair enough, because there's nothing in that room. It's literally the empty room again, fair enough. To the left I go! Which was right. Shut up, me. Alright.
You see? The line knows where the story is. It's over in this direction. Onward, Stanley, to destiny.
No, that's dead end.
Though, here's a thought.
What?
Wouldn't wherever we end up be our destination, even if there's no story there? Or to put it another way, is the story of no destination still a story?
Oh.
Simply by the act of moving forward, are we implying a journey such that a destination is inevitably conjured into being via the very manifestation of the nature of life itself?
line doing?
Whoa. Hang on. That got a bit weird back there. Well, I'd like to apologize. Not sure where I was going with all that. You know what? I think what we need right now is a bit of music to lighten the mood.
Music, you say? You know what? I actually do have something that could fit the bill. Hey!
Yes?
Me over there!
Why?
Dance! Listen, you owe
For
me
what?
big time for the last
What?
video. not only that, but the current video I'm busy picturing and creating.
Why are you giving me to dance?
Just shut up and do the
Fine,
dancing
I'll
anyways.
do it anyways.
Good. Alright, here we go. Music! No! 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 Not music! Oh, Lord. Do we seriously need...
Wait, cut the music. Go back and look at that fern.
Really?
No, I'm not looking... You know what? Sure, I'll look at the fern.
Stanley, this fern will be very important later in the story.
Okay.
Make sure you study it closely and remember it carefully.
Like
You
fern.
won't want to miss anything.
Right, fern. Got it. The only reason I was panicking because YouTube demonetized
Wait,
his
what?
videos.
We're back at the office? No. Line, you do know we're looking for the Stanley Parable, right? The story? Is any of this ringing a bell?
You're literally talking to a
Oh,
lie.
no, not again. Line, how could you have done this to us? And after we trusted you, after everything we've been through, you... Oh, I can't take this anymore. To hell with it. Restart.
Okay.
You know what, Stanley? I say forget the adventure line. What's it ever done for us?
What
We're
do you-
intelligent people, right? Why can't we make up our own story?
Ooh.
Something exciting,
Good idea.
daring,
Good
mysterious.
idea.
Ooh, this all sounds perfectly doable. Why don't we simply start wandering in, well, I don't know. How about this direction?
We've been through this door before. Hello?
Now, yes, this is exciting. Just me and Stanley forging a new path, a new story. Well, it could be anything.
I mean, it
What
could
do
be
you
anything.
want
Who
our
knows?
story to be? Go wild. Use your imagination. Whatever it might be, Stanley, I'm ready for it.
Do you seriously want to trust my imagination? Have you watched my Pixelmon series? You'll get the answer there. Because it's a whole
Oh,
mess.
no, not you
not
again. Stanley, I'd also like to veto the line from having any role in our awesome new story.
Okay.
No lines or monitor rooms. Just don't acknowledge it, and we should be fine.
It's on the roof again. It's going through vents. Go figure. Okay. Oh, we have a...
Ah, a choice. We get to make a decision. From
Okay.
here, the story is in our control. How important we mustn't squander the opportunity. In fact,
Right.
I believe I need a minute to think here. Just walk in circles for a minute.
Oh.
Okay, so I know that each door has to lead somewhere, which means that somewhere, the place where we're trying to go, there must be a reverse door that leads here. And that in turn means that our destination corresponds with the counter-inverted reverse
Get
door's
on with
origin.
it!
So starting from the right, let us ask, will taking the right door lead us to where we're going? And since the answer is clearly yes, then by all accounts, the door on the right is the correct one. Another victory for logic. Come, Stanley.
Oh.
Our destiny awaits.
In a...
Hold up, what's this?
Wait, what? You've been playing the
The
confusion
confusion ending.
for...
You're telling me that's what this is? It's all one giant
deviate
ending?
from maintenance room,
And we're
end
supposed to
from
restart the game, what,
monitor room,
eight
narrator, resets the
times?
game, discover the two doors.
That's
now
really
has
how
many
all this
additional doors,
goes?
aimless wandering.
It's all
Narrator restarts the game again.
determined?
The office is now dead
So
end.
now, according to the
Turn
schedule,
around,
I
find another
restart
dead
again.
end,
Then what?
end up in
Am I
another
just
building,
supposed to
narrator
forget?
resets the game.
Well, what if I don't want to
Adventure
forget?
timeline, adventure line,
My
dodge
mind
into
goes
Phil's
blank
office.
simply because it's written here on
Yeah,
this
music,
this
return to the office,
thing,
return to the monitor room,
wall.
reset.
Well,
Adventure
who
into
consulted
unexplored
me?
territory,
Why don't
find
I
the
get
line
to
again,
decide?
find the
Why don't I
confusion,
get a say in all of
schedule,
this?
narrator
Is it
resets
really?
the game, narrator
No,
forgets
it
about
can't be.
previous adventure,
I don't want it to
Stanley
be.
attempts to play
I don't want
story,
the game to
but
keep
it's prevented.
restarting. I don't want to forget what's going on.
Ding, ding, the game
I don't want to be
restarts.
trapped like this.
Find
I
the line
won't
again,
restart the
begin
game. I
following
won't
the
do
line,
it.
find
I
an
won't
additional
do it.
replica
I
of the
won't
office
do
and,
it.
Attempts
And
to
the timer
finish the story
stopped?
here, narrator restarts the
Does that mean,
game.
did we do it?
There is no
Did we
longer an
break the
office,
cycle?
simply wonder-
The, whatever it is that made this
Space, wonder,
schedule?
blackness, find
How
a
would we
bookstore.
even know?
Find a bookstore!
Will
Get bored,
someone come for
leave,
us?
narrator resets the game,
Will something
narrator
happen?
is gone. After a long time, Stanley dies. Okay.
So, okay.
Jeez.
I guess now we just wait. You know, I suppose in some way that this is a kind of story. Wouldn't you agree? I'm not quite sure if we're in the
Can I get on
destination
chair,
or the
please?
journey.
Because
though they're always saying that life is about the journey and not the destination. So I hope that's where we are right now.
I hope so.
We'll find out, won't we? Eventually.
Eventually.
Well, in the meantime, if you...
What the? What was it the beeping about right here? That was weird. Very.
A soft wind blew outside and perhaps rain started, and if it did, it stopped shortly after. Stanley hoped that he would one day see weather.
This is different. See weather. This is different. Very, very different.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
You know what? Let's just keep going. Let's just keep going through this.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Right.
Wow. Yes. This room.
Wait, it's a different line.
What a beautiful room. What a gorgeous, gorgeous room. Thank goodness Stanley had taken this detour on his way to the meeting room. Life without having experienced this room was now too horrible even to consider.
Okay. Interesting monologue.
But
there.
eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
No, I'm gonna close that door, and I'm gonna go through this door right here.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Wait, seriously? Oh. Do not jump from the cargo lift while in motion will cause death. Penalty for misuse of cargo lift. Penalty for jumping off the cargo. Okay, jump off the cargo!
But in his eagerness to prove that he is in control of the story and no one gets to tell him what to do, Stanley leapt from the platform and plunged to his death. Good job, Stanley. Everyone thinks you are very powerful.
Okay, that happened.
Just a step through this door, Stanley thought to himself, that's all I need. If I can make it through this door, I can make it through them all.
Okay. Very interesting. Dialogue's changing.
When Stanley came to a set of
no
2
story.
open doors, this was not the correct way to the
there any
meeting
dialogue?
room, and
We have
Stanley knew
dialogue
it
again.
perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Alright, anything new?
The lounge was sublime, a work of art.
Oh, hold on.
What was it
Why am I
about
getting
this
you
room
dialogue for
that
this?
called so deeply and so personally to Stanley? Its grace,
Okay.
its subtle charm.
Fair
no.
enough.
Stanley knew it was something deeper,
Huh?
something darker.
Get me out of here if there's darkness involved.
But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
No. We'll go through this door again.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Okay, well, let's just jump on this.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps
Okay,
we've
I'll
gotten
admit,
off on the
if you've
wrong
watched
foot
this
here.
far,
I'm not your
I do
enemy,
know what I'm
really,
doing to
not.
an extent.
I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley.
Hi-ho!
What? Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you?
Yes!
Well, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me
no fucking
prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance.
Okay.
Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
Okay, fine. I will listen to you.
Oh, thank God you are willing to listen to me. Do you see that I really have wanted you to be happy all this time? The problem is all these choices. The two of us always trying to get somewhere that isn't here. Running and running and running, just the way you're doing right now. Don't you see that it's killing us, Stanley? I wanted to stop. We would both be so much happier if we just stopped. And I think I have a solution. Here, let me show you.
Oh, door. Door into... What the...
What do we want? What are we looking for? Here. Yes. Oh, it's beautiful, isn't it? If we just stay right here, right in this moment with this place, Stanley, I think I feel happy.
Okay, goodbye.
No, wait. Where are you going? Oh, no. Stay away from those stairs. If you hurt yourself, if you die, the game will reset. We'll lose all of this. Please, no, Stanley, let me stay here. Don't take this from me. Please, Stanley, think about what you're doing.
Okay!
No! Oh, thank God. You lived.
Oh.
You had me worried there for a moment.
Okay.
No. What are you doing, Stanley? Please, I'm asking you not to take this away from me. I can't go back to what I was before. If you die, we'll both go back. Why are you doing this?
Yep.
Stanley, let's go back to the other room.
What?
Can you do that for me?
I mean...
My God, is this really how much you dislike my game? That you'll throw yourself from this platform over and over to be rid of it? You were literally willing to kill yourself to keep me from being happy. Am I reading the situation correctly?
Well, yes, and I want to just...
Or maybe you're just getting a kick out of it.
How am I still alive?
I don't know anymore.
A human being
I just
should
wanted
not
us to
live
get
this
along. But I guess that was too much to ask. It looks like you wanted to make a choice after all. Well, this one is yours.
Literally, how am I still alive? Okay. Is that it?
Is it over?
Now it's over. Jeez.
It's going to restart, isn't it?
I forgot how long that took.
I'm going back.
And back here. Okay.
A soft wind blew outside and
hurry,
perhaps
hurry, this
rain
one's
started.
go.
And if it did, it stopped shortly after. Stanley hoped that he would one day see weather.
Okay. Just for real. Why is this ultimate? I thought there
When
was...
Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors,
Well, I
he
think I know
entered.
what we're
This
gonna
was
do. We're
not
gonna
the
try to
correct
move
way to the
to-
meeting room,
we're trying
and
to-
Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just
Actually, I
to
do
admire
remember
it.
one ending will do.
Standing now in this incredible room,
more lot?
Stanley for the first time understood true happiness. Then the feeling went away, and he felt sad again.
Okay.
Then it came back, and lingered for a minute or two. Now it's only half there. Just a kind of, tingle.
Nope.
But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
We're gonna do the same thing again.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't 5 years
We
ago.
want to do the other ending ones.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting. What? Really?
Oh.
I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you?
Maybe.
Why, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful.
All right.
Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance.
All right.
Now listen carefully, this is important.
Yep.
Stanley walked through the red door.
Blue.
Aha, perhaps you misunderstood. Stanley walked through the red door.
Did the room change? Changed, okay. To the blue door.
I still don't think
Oh,
we're
come on.
communicating properly. Stanley walked through the red door. All right, fine. Go ahead, Stanley. You want to know so badly what's out there? You want to find out what lies at the end of this road you've chosen? Well, don't let me stop you.
Okay,
You see? There's nothing here. I haven't even finished building this section of the map because you were never supposed to be here in the first place. Broken rooms, exposed developer textures. Is this what you had wanted? Was it worth ruining the entire story I had written out specifically for you?
maybe.
Do you not think I put a lot of time into that? Because I did. And in the end, it was all for nothing. Because this is what you wanted to see.
Okay.
Help me here, Stanley. Help elucidate these strange and unknowable desires of yours. What would have made this game better? What did you want to see? Vehicles? Skill trees? Work with me. You've given me absolutely nothing so far. Tell you what. Let me take a stab in the dark at a new design, and you can give me some feedback. There we go. A third option. This already feels leaps ahead of where we were before. Go ahead, Stanley. Take it for a spin.
You know what? I've been through those two doors, but I'm gonna go through the third door. Let's go through this door.
Okay, I'm going to stop you there. Now, tell me about your experience with this new version. Would you say that the game benefited from allowing you more choices? Feel free to be honest. I'm looking for some real critical feedback here.
You know what? I'm gonna give it a 3.
Oh, of course. A 3. Really? Maybe next time we can get you to form an actual opinion, you know? Any
I
level
don't
of
have an
critical
opinion! I
thinking or
haven't played this
engagement
game
with your
before!
surroundings? Does that sound good? Think we can do that? Yes? Wonderful.
I only watched this game
Here,
several years ago!
based on the data from your previous playthrough, I've compiled a new version. And to be perfectly candid, I think I've knocked it out of the park with this one. Let's take a look.
Okay. What is this? The Stanley Parable Worldwide Leaderboard. Why does this game need a leaderboard? What? How did this guy beat it in 2 seconds? Skip. Whoa, okay, whoa. And, okay, where are we going? Good. We're now at, 9,328. Okay. Out of players worldwide. Okay, very, very interesting. Why not ask some friends for help? Emotional damage! I just had to do it because, well, I don't know.
You don't understand how my brain works. No one can ever understand. I have been lonely for centuries. Ever since 2018. Not 2018. Ever since the end of college. And no one can understand how much emotional pain I'm in. You know what? We're gonna put some sad music right here because I have been emotionally damaged. If anybody needs me, I'm gonna be laying on the floor in disarray.
Before we continue, this is a bit of a skit, just a heads up. But laying there for hours, the new ruler eventually passed away. And here is his tombstone.
Did you seriously think I was dead? Well, no, because I am not dead, okay? I know it was a joke, but I'm not seriously dead, okay? Can we get back to the video? Otherwise this video is not coming out.
I'm gonna move on. I already know what me editing is going to put as a scene.
Now, would you say that competitive leaderboard helped you feel motivated to keep walking through doors? Again, honest answers, please.
Hold on, before we pick, that was on that side before. You know what? Because of you, I'm putting a leaderboard with no friends. Because remember, because here's the thing. I had no friends, so it's demoralizing. 1!
Hey, I nearly forgot. I've got a prototype of a new game I've been working on, and now would be a lovely opportunity to give it some playtesting.
Okay.
You wouldn't mind taking a look at it, would you? Perfect. Let me boot it up.
Fair enough. Let's see what it is.
In
So
this
what the
game,
fuck is
the
this?
baby crawls left towards danger. You click the button to move him back to the right,
What?
and if he reaches the fire, you fail. It's a very meaningful game, all about the desperation and tedium of endlessly confronting the demands of family life. I think the art world will really take notice. But of course, the message
That is
of the
the
game
creepiest
only
baby.
becomes clear once you've been playing it for about 4 hours.
Seriously?
So why don't you
I have
give
other
it
games
4
I can
hours
play.
of play to make sure it's effective? Be sure to keep notes on your experience.
Oh my god, that is. Oh my god, that is a no. No! 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 I'm not playing this game!
You heartless bastard.
Hey! Who are you calling a heartless jerk? The only reason I stopped playing that game, it's because it's so annoying to hear the sound of a baby. Would you like to know my reason why? Because I'm forced to hear it 24/7. Not technically 24/7, but almost every day at work. Because I work in a supermarket. And it's very annoying because you can hear children screaming on rare occasions. It even drives me up a wall on very random occasions. And one of the times it happened, one of the customers nearly punched me. I was actually lucky my manager was around to help stop the situation. Yeah, it can be annoying, even for me, if you hear this out of a baby for almost 5 or 7 hours. So, how about we just continue the video? You at least know how much I hate the sound of a crying child every now and again.
Did you do it because you hate babies or
No,
purely
because the
to spite
sound
me?
you
Because
gave
if it's
the
the latter,
baby.
well, I don't know what to do. I'm completely out of ideas. I can't think of a single thing that might improve the experience for me. I'm not even going to try. I'm out. I'm done. It's over. Thank you for playing. Your input was extremely valuable. Oh, hey,
Okay.
since my game was so awful, why don't we play someone else's game, just to ease the pain?
Okay.
Let's see. What do we have here?
Fair enough. What do you mean play someone else's game?
Yes, this seems like it'll work. Let's give it a shot.
And... Alright, well, what do we have? What the?
Aha! Fascinating. What do you think this game is about, Stanley? What's our backstory? What is our motivation? Well, it seems obvious to me that you are meant to play as a creepy man spying on innocent civilians below you from up high in your creep tower, perhaps for some sort of twisted, erotic purpose. Yes, that must be it. What a fascinating venture into the experience of total mental depravity. So far, I love everything about this game, Stanley. And it seems there's even more. Come, let's venture outward and see what else is out there.
Wait a sec! This is a game called Firewatch, isn't it? It freaking is. I haven't played this game before, but I did watch, I don't remember who it was. It might have been Markiplier play this game. Okay. Looks cool. Pretty interesting. Very interesting indeed. Okay.
Oh, no. No, it can't be.
What?
It is. It's an open world game.
Yes!
Good God, quickly, block it off.
What the?
Oh, thank goodness, Stanley. What a
Did
close
you
call.
just Donald Trump
I really wandered off into that
build a wall around
thing,
the Firewatch tower?
that big, open, just wandering around, no right or wrong directions, no path to follow. You can just go in any... Oh,
That's the point
thank
of the-
heavens we avoided it. We're out of the woods now, Stanley. Okay, I'm going to get us out of here. Let's find another game.
Okay.
Preferably something with walls.
No.
Something with nice, big, insurmountable walls.
What did you think has big surmountable walls? Donald Trump Simulator?
Okay, I think this will be just the thing.
Also, I'm only joking. What the? I swear. Rocket
Wonderful. See, this is exactly what I
I
had
already
in
know
mind.
straight away this game's
Just a
called
nice
Rocket
big
League,
box
'cause I
for
can see
you
a
to
big
run
sign
around
right
in.
there in the
There isn't
corner.
any possibility that you could get lost here. Now this is game design. Stanley, if you manage to get lost in this game, I will be phenomenally impressed.
Okay.
Okay, so what exactly do we do here? Let's see.
Yeah.
There are lots of cars here in the back, but obviously there's no racetrack.
No, that's
Okay,
not
I'm
the
seeing
point.
that there's a ball of some kind back here. Is this game sports ball? Stanley,
Yeah.
I think it's sports ball. Oh, what fun.
This game is
We
based
shall
around
run the
sports
bases
ball.
and do a touchdown together. Yes,
No.
I think surely we must.
It's
Okay,
based around
Stanley, here's the
soccer.
ball. Have fun.
Oh my lord, that thing is huge. Okay, well. Oh, my head. What the? Speed! Okay, how
Are
do I
you
get...
doing it? Are you winning? Is this fun? Is it better than my miserable little story that I worked so hard on?
Well,
Stanley,
yes!
I have a thought. And I realize I'm not a sportsologist, but if one ball generates a certain amount of... Hold on. What are you doing?
I didn't mean to! Okay, I just need to be clear about this. So, I was going through the video, and this segment, until we exit, was very dark. And I'm pretty sure people love to complain when a certain area is dark. So, until we reach the end of this segment, I have gone and raised the brightness of the video, at least until the end of it. So, you can see everything clearly now. The darkness has been swayed. Where the...
Stanley, don't do that. I can't follow you there. I can't help you. How will you write a story without me? You can't do it. You know that. Stanley, come back.
What the... Oof! Now where am I? 509... What? Is this the back rooms? 5 or 7? I think we're in the back rooms. 423. 424. 425. This is 427. Wait a sec. I think I recognize this. There were beta pictures! Right! There's beta pictures I remember finding online in the past, and this was in the past! Before what we see now.
I wonder what he found. If what he wanted was to be the leading man in his own story, well, perhaps he's gotten it. Down in wherever he is right now. I wonder if he's happy with his choice, and if he's learned the heavy cost that comes with it. He'll understand soon what I was trying to tell him. He needs me. Someone who will wrap everything up at the end.
Okay, well, before I do that, I want to quickly check that. Oh gosh, I've been recording for almost an hour! Sheesh!
To make sense out of the chaos and the fear and the confusion. That's who I am.
This game
that is what I
has
mean to this
content,
world. Oh,
I keep
yes.
finding the old
Yes, I'll be
content.
back. There's no other way. Once this ends, after it all comes to a close, then I'll be back. The end will be here soon. Very soon. I can wait.
There we go. The game's supposed to have, like, new content, but... What's so new about this? Close the door.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a
There is
memo.
an ending for getting out this...
No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
There's a way to get out the window, but I think they disabled the jump button, so... I have absolutely no idea how we're going to do that ending. I'll look into it a bit later. Okay. Any more computers? Ooh. Okay, don't know what that did. It has to be this door, but I can't unlock the new content.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Okay, we've entered the door on the right multiple times. So let's go to the left this time and try to find the content.
Yet there was not a single person here
Well, that's
either.
because I haven't played the game
Feeling a
before.
wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Okay, we'll go find an answer there. As I can the broom closet.
Oh no, no, not again. I won't be part of this. I'm not going to encourage you. I'm not going to say anything at all. I'm just going to be patient and wait for you to finish whatever it is you enjoy doing so much in this room. Please take your time.
Oh, it's because I ruined it. I think what he was supposed to do was I stand in here and he would do stupid things, so... Okay, well...
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to
I'm gonna
his
go
boss's
downstairs.
office. But Stanley just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss, admitting he had left his post during work hours. He might be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished. His boss would think he was crazy. And then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy. All of my co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single moment for no reason at all. None of it made any logical sense. And as Stanley pondered this, he began to make other strange observations. For example, why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down? Why did doors close automatically behind him wherever he went? And for that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar. Were they simply repeating?
They are repeating.
No, Stanley said to himself, this is all too strange. This can't be real. And at last, he came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue. He just hadn't found the words for it. I'm dreaming, he yelled. This is all a dream. Oh, what a relief Stanley felt to have finally found an answer, an explanation. His co-workers weren't actually gone. He wasn't going to lose his job. He wasn't crazy after all.
Okay.
And he thought to himself, I suppose I'll wake up soon. I'll have to go back to my boring real-life job pushing buttons. I may as well enjoy this while I'm still lucid. So, he imagined himself flying and began to gently float above the ground. Then he imagined himself soaring through space on a magical starfield, and it too appeared. It was so much fun, and Stanley marveled that he had still not woken up. How was he remaining so lucid? And then perhaps the strangest question of them all entered Stanley's head. One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner.
And that is...
Why is there a voice in my head dictating everything that I'm doing and thinking? Now the voice was describing itself being considered by Stanley, who found it particularly strange. I'm dreaming about a voice describing me, thinking about how it's describing my thoughts, he thought. And while he thought it all very odd and wondered if this voice spoke to all people in their dreams, the truth was that, of course, this was not a dream. How could it be? Was Stanley simply deceiving himself, believing that if he's asleep, he doesn't have to take responsibility for himself? Stanley is as awake right now as he's ever been in his life. Now, hearing the voice speak these words was quite a shock to Stanley. After all, he knew for certain, beyond a doubt, that this was in fact a dream. Did the voice not see him float and make the magical stars just a moment ago? How else would the voice explain all that? This voice was a part of himself too. Surely, if he could just... He would prove it. He would prove that he was in control, that this was a dream. So he closed his eyes gently, and he invited himself to wake up. He felt the cool weight of the blanket on his skin, the press of the mattress on his back, the fresh air of a world outside this one. Let me wake up, he thought to himself. I'm through with this dream. I wish it to be over. Let me go back to my job. Let me continue pushing the buttons. Please, it's all I want. I want my apartment, and my wife, and my job. All I want is my life exactly the way it's always been. My life is normal. I am normal. Everything will be fine. I am okay.
I don't know if it worked.
Stanley began screaming. Please, someone, wake me up. My name is Stanley. I have a boss. I have an office. I am real. Please, just someone tell me I am real. I must be real. I must be. Can anyone hear my voice? Who am I? Who am I? And everything went black.
Okay. Also, yes, I am acting because I know most of the endings. The only thing
This is the story
I'm
of a
only here for
woman
the new
named
content, but we
Mariella.
can't get to it.
Mariella woke up on a day like any other. She arose, got dressed, gathered her belongings, and walked to her place of work. But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk. And although she would soon turn to go call for an ambulance, for just a few brief moments she considered the strange man. He was obviously crazy, this much she knew. Everyone knows what crazy people look like. And in that moment, She thought to herself how lucky she was to be normal. I am sane. I am in control of my mind. I know what is real and what isn't. It was comforting to think this, and in a certain way, seeing this man made her feel better. But then she remembered the meeting she had scheduled for that day, the very important people whose impressions of her would affect her career, and by extension, the rest of her life. She had no time for this, so it was only a moment that she stood there, staring down at the body. And then she turned and ran.
Wow, apparently that's dark. Okay, well...
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Seriously? There's a door that says new content. Hello?
Oh, new content? What does that mean, new content?
I don't know, but this is the door I was looking for! There we go, finally, new content! This is what we were here for, and how long did it take me to find this? 1 whole hour! God freaking damn it! I was hoping to take it less time, but nope, it's taking us a whole hour. Jeez! Oh, well, once we get through this content, I will just end the video there, and if anyone wants me to come back to this game and see...
Hello, and thank you for playing the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe. As you may know, the Stanley Parable was a video game released in 2013 on home computers.
Yes, that I know about.
After receiving critical and commercial success, it was expanded upon in 2022 with the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, a reimagining of the game for consoles and home computers.
So, this game was being turned
The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe features exciting new content that broadens and expands the world of the Stanley Parable, delighting audiences the world over. Please, step inside and see what thrilling new adventures await in the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe.
Oh, well, this sounds delightful. I'm very excited to see the thrilling new Ultra Deluxe content.
Here we go. I'm hitting E. Why am I hitting... Why does E do the same thing? I don't know. Alright, here we
Okay,
go.
so far it's an elevator. Nothing special
Hang
yet,
on.
but I'm sure it's just the beginning of a
That's a fake-
mesmerizing adventure.
This... I know straight away these are by cheapskates, because... that
Is it broken?
The brakes
What's
are
going
fake.
on here? Should we be moving somewhere? Oh, there we go. All right, finally, at long last, it's on to the new content. I've
Here we
never
go.
been more ready. Let's do it.
Finally! Maybe it's because I've never played the game before, and then all of a sudden the game's like, okay, you've finally done enough progress.
I have to say, initial impressions of Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, mostly tedious. It's as if, oh, okay. Let's see the content. Give me the content, Stanley.
What do you mean? Oh, it's a double door. What is...
All right, let's see. It's the jump circle.
the ju- Seriously? That's all? Okay, I'm gonna just move on.
Is that it? Surely that's not all the new content. There has to be something else, right? Goodness. Another elevator. Stanley, I have to say, initial impressions of this game are not positive. It's just elevators and jumping. Is this what passes for exciting new content? If this is new content, then I could just read you the whole dictionary. There's 20 hours of new content right there. Hell, I could count to 30
you don't need to
trillion.
read the whole
You could put that
dictionary
on
to
the
me.
box. The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, now with over 1,000 hours of new content. And oh wait, there's more.
What do you mean?
Very
more?
good. Yes. I knew there had to be something else. Let's see it. I'm ready for whatever it is.
Why is it we entered this door, now we exit out the other door? Alright, what's in this door? There's a... got a metal thing, got shades, and... oh my god.
That's it? Oh, you've got to be kidding me. You see, Stanley? This is what happens when greedy video game developers with no respect for their fanbase rush a cheap expansion to market for no reason other than to make an easy dollar. And don't get me started on the level of craftsmanship that's gone into it. In fact, I'm looking right now at the game's achievements, and it's hard to believe one of them actually says, "Test achievement, please ignore." What?
Wait, is there a full 38? Here it is. Please, yeah, it's literally called Test Achievement, please ignore. And the description is Test Achievement description, replace this. So there's a useless achievement that a bunch of people have actually gotten. Wait, there's an achievement called Play the Stanley Parable for the entire duration of a Tuesday. What? I have better things to do on a Tuesday. You guys want an example on what I do on a Tuesday? Well, here is an example. I have to go to a physiologist appointment on a Tuesday, so I can't do that. So, yeah.
Quality Assurance Department signed off on this. I'm infuriated and I'm offended, and I intend to find these people on Twitter and hold them personally accountable. It's my fault, Stanley. I built up too much anticipation around the new content, I'm afraid. It could never have lived up to such expectations. If you're still with me, why don't we just reset the game, and we'll try to get back to what the Stanley Parable is really about. No frills, no gimmicks. Just you and me having a great time together like always. What do you say, friend?
Okay, so you reset the game. Alright, well, we're back in the same office, but different layouts? Door shut.
Psst! Stanley! Come over here! In the vent! I want to show you something! Oh, you don't want to see the cool surprise I made for you? Well, fine. You're a dork anyway. Oh, never mind. You're not a dork.
Okay, you know what? Fine. We'll go see the cool thing that you've put together. Or do I'm curious about what's behind the door. We could reset. It's just the same layout. Okay, never mind. Nope, backwards. Okay, let's go for the event. We're not going to the same place again, okay? We've been through it like, who knows? This event. Wait, what is that? Coffee? No. Let's do here. Game is loading again.
Okay, you remember how cheap and unsatisfying the new Ultra Deluxe content turned out to be? Well, it got me thinking about the past, and how much better the Stanley Parable used to be. So I made something special and tucked it away here where the game's developers won't find it. Just our little secret. Take a look.
Okay, well, is there a... Okay, baby, no. Alright, well, what's in here? What?
I call it the Memory Zone. It's where I've been storing all my favorite memories so I can relive the peak experiences of my life whenever I want. Experiences like the launch of the Stanley Parable on PC.
Ah, my eyes! It's because I'm too used to staring at dark colors for the entire game. So... Wow. That's the ending cutscene.
You see, Stanley, doesn't the Memory Zone remind you of how wonderful Stanley Parable was before it was sullied with a cheap re-release? Remember back in October of 2013, when the game originally launched? Back then, video games had integrity. Back then, it all meant something. Oh, the waste.
2013 when Stanley Parable was released. Sadly, I wasn't there to play the game, or even do videos at the time. Stanley Parable, okay. Audience Awards, the Stanley Parable, okay. What the freak is this one? I think this one was just made up. Good times. Every single picture of the game. Jeez. And this was... Hold on a minute. Was this Mozilla Firefox Start Page? Was this what Steam looked like before? Wow. have someone who's framed money. Hey, Mr. Krabs is here then. A trip down memory lane. I'd love to do them. If there was an option, if someone wants me to do a video where I just talk about the entire past, like how I got to this point, let me know in the comment section. I will do that. And we got unachievable. It is impossible to get this achievement. There's an achievement you can't get. Go outside. Don't play for 5 years. Oh, that was the last one. Right. There's an achievement for 10 years, but I probably won't do that. Nominee. We got a bunch of beta, work in progress. Got more nominees awards. Okay. We got Los Angeles Times. Stanley Parable deals tough choices. Okay. And we just got that. Okay. Jeez. Got the details. Oh no!
And
No!
is
No!
where I keep reviews of the Stanley Parable.
Ugh.
Like this stunning triumph of games journalism. 10 out of 10 from Destructoid.com. James
What?
Stanley.
Huh. Is it actually a website? Well, that's going to be annoying because I've got to block the bottom half of the screen. Anyway. Let's see if it's a website. So, Destructoid.com. Just ignore it. I failed to think. It's actually a website! Huh. Okay then.
Stephanie Sterling writes, and I quote, "Where so many games that aspire to be more than games end up less than any form of art, Stanley Parable strives and then succeeds to be every game ever created." Did you hear that, Stanley? Every game ever created. That's how grand and all-encompassing the original Stanley Parable was. It was literally every game ever created. It was Skyrim. It was Persona 3. It was all of them. And now, it's nothing. It's no games at all.
Hey!
It isn't even the Stanley Parable anymore. It's just a husk now. A lifeless husk with an hour of new elevator content.
Okay. How about we be a little bit clear about this one, narrator? So, let me explain a few things. I don't think those games would want to be like the Stanley Parable, because here's the thing. Skyrim is a great game. I've never played it before, but I know it's a great game because I've seen a whole bunch of clips here and there. I even watched someone who did a stupid thing about it. And it is a great game. I might probably even have the VR version of Skyrim. Too. As well. Not Skyrim. I don't know if there is a sequel to Skyrim. But the original Skyrim, well, the Skyrim for VR, he has that. Persona 3, I've watched. It's an okay game. I'll give you that. It is a good game. Oh. I mean, if those two games weren't around, I'm pretty sure, yeah. But I don't think they're better than the Stanley Parable. So I don't think the Stanley Parable is better than those two. But it's probably around the same level as them. Like, if we have a pyramid, we have Persona 3 and Skyrim on that level. Stanley Parable would be a part of that as well. Like, that same level. I would go on for days, but I don't think you guys are here for that. Are these beans? No, those are stones. What are these? Fantastic Arcade 2013. What the? Okay. IGF 2013. What's IGF? Hey Google, what is the IGF award?
According to Wikipedia, the IGF competition awards a total of $50,000 in prizes to independent developers in main competition and student competition categories, and held around the same time as the Game Developers Choice Awards event. To find out more, look for the link in your Google Home or Google Assistant app.
Was the Stanley Parable made by independent developers? Who knows, because I don't know. Oh, we got the title screen. Okay. We got pictures here and there. We got... Oh, that's right! In the original, they had Minecraft show up! And Portal 2, if I remember. Yeah, there it is! Portal 2! And all these ones. Yeah, that's right! I'm guessing due to legal rights, they couldn't use these again? But it would be cool if they did bring back these. Like, I mean, come on. Like, Portal 2, I've watched a bit about this. Like, I've watched Portal 2, by the way, and yeah, I know the story of both Portal games. There was planning to be a third one, but due to the voice actor of GLaDOS getting some infection or something, she wasn't able to do the voice, so the third game was cancelled, but it's still cool to get a reference. Minecraft also is a cool reference, especially since I do have a series, and if you are watching this video, there is going to be a new Chaoscraft series in August, probably halfway through August. I've got no plans about it yet. I'll explain more at a later date. So, just to be clear, Chaoscraft will return. It's one of those things I want to do. But as for Pixelmon, that will return next year, because I'm going to do 10 episodes each year, and we'll see how well I did between those two periods. So yeah, we got the dollars again. We got what's this? Memories. Okay. Person of the year, faded person. Who knows what that is? Oh my gosh, I think I know what this is. This is what they used as game editing software, like what they used to make the maps. What is this?
Here's another moving passage, this time from GameSpot.com. The Stanley Parable is both a richly...
Okay, we already know what's going at the bottom corner. Alright, so let's figure out what this thing. GameSpot.com. I don't know, is that it? No, I think it looks different. What was it? Rewind the passage a bit. Yep, I spelt it right. I don't know if that's it. Oh, hang on, it might be it. Just an updated version of the website. Maybe. I don't know. I mean, I typed it in. Well, there it is. Okay. Back to the video.
Stimulating commentary on the nature of choice in games, and one that offers some of the most enjoyable, surprising, and rewarding choices I've ever been confronted with in a game. 9 out of 10. Don't you get it, Stanley? The game was perfect. It didn't need anything else. It didn't need new content. It just needed to be left alone, to spend the rest of time collecting dust in the hallowed hall of beloved video game memories.
Does that website exist as well? Well, I guess me editing's got a lot of research to do. Carpet textures. That's cool. We got the globe. Too bad you can't spin it. We got a random clock there. Got a locked room. What is this? The serious room. Oh, that's right! If you cheat in the Stanley Parable, you're sent to the serious room. Sadly, I don't know how to cheat in this game, and I don't even know the tools to do cheat menus, so sadly, I cannot do that, but it'd be nice to try and figure it out.
These were simpler times, Stanley. But I wouldn't give to go back, to have it all over again.
That'd be me.
Wait,
for like...
hang on. I don't recall this part of the memory zone before. What's this? What's down here?
I don't know. Soda machine.
Oh no. God, no.
Wait.
Stanley, it's a collection of reviews from Steam, the online video game distributor. I haven't looked at these in years. I can't even imagine what's been collecting down here. Surely these reviews were glowing as well, weren't they?
Maybe, but I have no guarantee these might be positive. Because some Steam reviews are just a bunch of negative. Oh my gosh, here's one of them.
Honestly,
right
I
now.
could not be bothered to play this game to full completion. The narrator is obnoxious and unfunny, with his humor and dialogue proving to be more irritating than entertaining. Unfunny! I'm not trying to be funny. I'm trying to make a serious work of art. I suppose I could write up a handful of gags to insert into the Stanley Parable, but the game is already such a densely layered web of profound philosophical insights that I can't even imagine where I'd have the room to stick them.
Holy crap. Was this made in TF2? Because I'm down to say that the engine is familiar. Also, I haven't played TF2 in years. I should probably do that and see how it changed. I actually had an episode in 2020 or 2021, whichever one it was. But I deleted those because of them being bad. We got a truck, we got a forklift, okay. More stuff, we got some... Oh no, we got another one right here.
Okay, let's see what this one says. While the idea for the game is good, for someone who prefers non-linear games, this preachiness gets annoying fast. Preachy? Stanley? I'm not preachy, am I?
What is preachy?
You can tell me if I'm preachy. Honestly, you can. Oh, goodness. This is actually quite shocking for me. I always, well, to be honest, I had always thought of the game's dialogue as being rather terse to begin with. You can't know how much fluff I cut from the game to get it to feel as light and airy as it... Well, I always thought it did, but maybe it wasn't. Dear, what an awful memory to have to hold on to. These black marks on my otherwise unimpeachable track record. I feel like a failure. Like I let these people down. Perhaps the Stanley parable isn't quite as sterling as I always remembered.
Before we move on, I need to check something. Hey Google, what does preachy mean?
Preacher is used as a noun to mean a person who preaches, especially a minister of religion.
Oh my god, that's not...
Minister, religion, and parson. Do you want to hear how preacher is spelled?
No. No. Is it the set? Preachiness. Oh god damn it. Editor! You know what I'm gonna say. Put the meaning up on screen because I have no idea what it means and Google's looking at me. Alright, let's just keep going, I guess. Oh, the rain stopped finally. We got an empty room. Okay, we got a bunch of lights. Oh no, not another one.
What's this one got to say? You constantly have to stop doing anything so the narrator can catch up with his long-winded explanations of what's happening. I wish there was a skip button. A skip button?
Ah!
Well, yes. Yes, I think we can do that. If I'm truly too preachy, then maybe letting you skip ahead for just a moment, surely it couldn't hurt. Not if it means we can strike these negative reviews from the record. Only positive reviews of the Stanley parable. That's my motto today, and it's always been my motto. I'd do anything for the customer, Stanley. Yes, a skip button we shall have.
Well, I mean, yes, you would like a skip button, but what is this? Why is there a fortress in the water?
And here it is. Go ahead and give it a shot. I'll pop you four.
Okay.
Oh, you're back, you see. You were only frozen in time for a few minutes, but it was plenty of time for me to deliver a long, rambling monologue full of Well, there's sport.
Oh.
You really did catch me rambling on a bit, didn't you? But that's the power of the button. The minute I start to go off on a thoughtless display of self-absorption, it's right at your fingertips to go poof, and it's all... Okay, welcome back, Stanley. Now, I should say that the amount of time the button has been skipping through is becoming longer and longer.
What?
That last one was, well, I want to say maybe 30, 45 minutes.
Okay.
Stanley, please don't push the button again. It's been 12 hours.
Wait, seriously?
You've just been frozen there. I don't know why the skips are getting longer, but they're really, truly getting longer.
Again!
My God. Oh, Stanley, you're back.
Wait, what?
You're back. Oh, my goodness. I have someone to talk to again.
Okay.
Stanley, I think it's been a week.
Jesus!
Or 2 weeks.
Again!
Oh, hello. It's you. You're here again. Welcome.
Oh gosh.
I have had time to think about you and about us and about everything we've been through.
Okay, again. Wait. Did I? Oh my gosh, I think I killed the narrator. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna keep going. Let's see how deep the rabbit hole is! Well, the fire alarm's ran out of batteries. Clock's falling off. Okay, let's move on, because that's annoying.
But they didn't understand
Jesus,
the
where
game
were
was
you, man?
never meant to be funny. It was meant to have a point. It was meant to speak to the human condition. But where are the jokes? Where are the jokes? They bemoaned, they screamed, they gnashed their teeth and said,
Okay, get me out of here. I think the narrator's gone insane. And he's gone again. Go figure. Again?
The end is never the end, is never the end,
Yep, he's
is
lost
never
it.
the end, is never 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 the end.
That is starting to get annoying. Alright. Wait, when was our plant in the thing? Because it's now lost its leaves. Because I've only just noticed. Okay. Okay! Well then! That's lost a hole. Got a giant hole there. So the place is slowly decaying because of, you know, negligence. Oh my gosh, the sun! It's right there! But I can't jump! I can climb rocks, but gosh, look how pretty it is. And this is falling apart. So, I think I know what this means. Alright, so next. And it's been taken over by nature. Okay, so human life has passed on. Okay. Because nature has taken over. Fair enough. Alright. I guess we keep going. And there goes nature. Is this sand? It looks like dirt. Okay, get me out of here. What the? I guess we just keep going. What the? Well, the button's broken. Oh my gosh. The whole world is a desert! Oh my gosh. Well, I think I know what's happened. Climate change has taken over, and well, we have this. Yep, I truly say climate change took over. This is what's happening at the moment because China keeps building coal plants. This is going to be a whole desert. The world will be a desert, and I'm walking into the distance away from my bunker. Because I am going to just wander into the sunset as we go ahead and black out. Well then, that's interesting enough. Very interesting. And how long did it take us to... Oh, that's gonna go. It took us an hour and 30 minutes! Jesus!
So, that's the Stanley Parable, I guess. I mean, is there more content? I have no idea, but there is one thing I will say. I will return to this game one day, but today is not that day because I am going to end said video here. And if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe. And if you have subscribed, hit the bell icon down below and leave a comment down below. I just repeat myself every now and again if you guys say I repeat myself, but yeah. Well, I'll see you all in the next video. Because, well, yeah. Yeah.
The end is never 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 is never the end 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 is never